Imagine going viral for the moment you found out your partner was married. And now everybody stops you on the street, phone in hand, asking if that was you. Well, that's the new norm for Scarlett Parker, which is why she's taking off from America to England to run a hat shop with her cousin Viv and have a brand new start. But when she touches down in England, Viv isn't there. In fact, Viv is missing, and people are still stopping her, asking to take pictures with her. Hello, this is Fictional Narrative. I'm Neri, and this is Cozy Saturday, where I talk about the newest cozy mystery that I've delved into, give you the non-spoiler review, followed by a rating, and then the spoiler warning and the spoiler reviews. This week I'm reviewing Cloche and Dagger by Jenn McKinlay. It is the first in the Hat Shop mysteries, and I have reviewed a different book in a different series from this same author before, and I really enjoyed it. The characters from this series actually make like an appearance, so I thought I may as well read some of this too. So as we can see, Scarlett has a very interesting backstory as to why she needs a new start, but also to make it clear, this hat shop is something that her grandma actually ran, and when her grandma died, she allowed both Scarlett and her cousin Viv to inherit that hat shop. But Viv lives in England, so she's been the one running it. Scarlett has been living in America, where she used to work in a hotel where she found out her partner was cheating on her, except she's the other woman, because he was throwing his wife a party there at her workplace. So it's like, okay, yeah, go to England, get with your support network, be with your family, run the business that you own half of. Like, regardless, this is a move that makes sense. As I said, Viv is missing. So who comes to pick her up? That would be Harrison, or Harry. He used to vacation and spend time with her grandmother in the summers, and he was a neighborhood kid. His father was actually managing the financials of the hat shop when Scarlett's grandma ran it. So basically his son has taken over that position, and now Harry, or Harrison, you get a lot of that because she'll call him Harry and he'll say it's Harrison now. But anyway, he picks her up. She's like, "Where's Viv?" He says, "Viv is missing." And she's like, "How is Viv missing? She would pick me up. She's always there for me." And Harry's like, "You know how Viv is. If she has a reason to go, she will just go." Their story as like childhood friends is actually really cute, and I enjoyed it. So for me, I am not actually sure if we're leaning towards Harrison, because this group of people that's in this series makes an appearance in the other series. I don't remember who was close to who at the time, which kind of helps now, because now if I'm starting from the beginning, it's still kind of new to me. So if Harrison is going to be the love interest in this, I think it would be really, really cute. So he's not alarmed at all that Viv is missing, which makes Scarlett be like, "I don't know you, I don't remember you that well, like, why are you so okay with Viv being missing? Like, automatically, like, if foul play happened, he might be a suspect." She's already on this. So she's on the case of trying to figure out how business works, because again, this hat shop she has never worked in before, but she does have help. There's someone else who's there, and she's got to figure out what is going on with Viv, and she wants to find out what's wrong with herself now that she's newly single in a new country. The hat shop is totally new to her. Her running it, it makes sense. With Viv, it makes sense, but she also has to pull herself out of this little hole that she feels like she's in. I thought in a way that was kind of refreshing. Like, the mystery seemed very, very light in the beginning. Your cousin is missing. As long as she's not dead, we're fine. However, that is not our main mystery, so the stakes get even higher, which is actually really fun of the author to do. I thought the ending of the story was a little anticlimactic in a way. The course of going through the mystery is pretty good. There is a little bit of a paranormal aspect, but not really. Not in the sense that there's any outright magic or anything like that. At this point, I don't even know what it is, but everything about this mystery seems non-paranormal at all. So I was a little bit confused by those elements, but I'm thinking that's like another kind of story of the whole series. I rated this book a 3 out of 5 because it was really fun while I was reading it, even though the ending was kind of weird. But I do think that there were some parts of it that could have just been left out or done differently. So here is the spoiler warning. Let's move into spoilers. Scarlett adapts so quickly. I love that for her. She worked in hospitality and she's going to be like the business brains and, customer servicey type of salesperson that Viv is not. Viv is the creative person. Viv is the one who creates the hats. And I think that's such a cool job. I love cozy mysteries and how they pick like weird niche jobs. Outside of that and her trying to pick herself back up from a bad breakup, I'm not too interested in Scarlett. I thought Viv was just this like breath of fresh air, even though she like apparently goes on crazy trips. The thing about this book that I realized when I got to the end of it is it's just a great big tease. Obviously, since Viv being missing is not our main mystery, she's probably not dead. Okay. She does come back, but only in the later portion of the story. And their dynamic just talking to each other was really great. So for me, I felt like this series was teasing for when we actually get some Viv and Scarlett dynamics, because right now we don't have it. We have met some new neighbors that moved in and they're really nice, but I want to see more of her and Viv together. I think a mystery, given the personality, the sunny, bright personality that Viv has, it would be so entertaining to see, and we didn't see that in this book. Unfortunate. Instead, what we get is some Harrison sleuthing skills, which isn't many, but he makes a much better bodyguard, apparently. Scarlett definitely has some sleuthing ability. The thing is, she's kind of directionless with it. She has a hunch. Then, in her mind, she's accusing the wrong person of the crime. So, Harrison kind of gave her a little bit of direction. She's also not very discreet when she's questioning people, but I feel like that's just her American charm. Like, she's not obnoxious with it or anything. I don't even know if I really like the paranormal elements, and let me talk about these paranormal elements though. I think this is the most standout part of this book, but also it's kind of not. It's kind of like very much the thing in the corner of your eye. There's this wardrobe, and there's this fake crow. So Scarlett sees this and she knows it from her childhood. It used to be her grandmother. At one point, she swears she sees this bird moving. And even though she thinks that wardrobe is empty, she puts her hand in and finds like a hat. Well, couldn't Viv just have put the hat there? Sure. But there's no other hats in there. And then later, there's another hat in there when no one put that hat in there. It's something that whenever she brings up, Viv and Harrison seem kind of secretive about. And to be honest, that just makes me feel like maybe there's more of a paranormal element, but I don't know what it is because it makes the like tiniest appearance in this book. That's why one of the reasons why I feel like this book is such a huge teaser, which is the reason why now, yes, of course, I have to like read the next book or two, get my foot into some actual dynamics and see what this series is that it wasn't in this first book. Which is also me saying, oh my god, that I will be continuing this series. I realized I should have put that earlier. I am off format today. Anyway, if I remember correctly from the author's other series, I did feel that sometimes these particular characters, when they were featured in any scene, it gave very much like 90s cartoon or sitcom type of vibes. So that's why I'm like, I hope that the mystery still continues to be good, on top of the exploration of how these characters will be together and grow together. But I don't know, and I'm kind of nervous about it. Anyway, if you've watched this far, thank you so much, and I will see you next time. Bye!